For those who don't know, I affectionately call Miss Danita Harris my sister. Miss Danita Harris and her mom and dad sort of adopted me 25 years ago as their son. And so her and I always pick with one another. But Miss Danita Harris is a motivator, a minister, community advocate, WKYC morning anchorwoman, and Emmy Award-winning journalist. She considers herself to be an agent of change. Born in Chester, PA, Danita Harris lives as a woman who continuously seeks the face of God. A graduate of the University of Maryland, she received a bachelor's degree in journalism. From her career start at BET, her charisma and poise to report on some of the top news stories have led her to receiving a myriad of awards and accolades, namely 9 Emmy Awards, the Edward Murrow Award, the Ohio Broadcasters Hall of Fame, and the 2026 Distinguished Service Award from the Society of Professional Journalists. She is the mother of 1 son and a daughter to loving and supportive parents. In 2016, she used passion to organize the 501c3 SHINE, which includes a mentorship program for middle school aged children. What started as an outreach has become a safe haven for men and women across Northeast Ohio. Danita is a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, as well as a board trustee of the Urban League of Greater Cleveland. As Danita remains dedicated to doing good works that honor her relationship with God, she embraces her favorite scripture, Luke chapter 12, verse 48. For everyone to whom much is given, of him shall much be required. One of Danita's biggest blessings is her brother Sam Walters at Garfield. Oh, I'm sorry. One of Danita's biggest blessings is her son, who is an answered prayer and a testament to God's faithfulness to her. Without further ado, my sister and loved one, Miss Danita Harris of News Channel 3.
Oh, he's going to get it. First, I just want to say, I'm so happy to be with you. 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 But interim Superintendent Walters, I have issues, okay? Talk to me afterwards. Well, first of all, good morning, good morning, good morning. One more time, you could do better than that. Good morning. I want to thank you for having me here today. I've been looking forward to this, and I'm also happy to report, as you heard in my introduction, that my SHINE mentoring program will be at Garfield Heights Middle School this year. Hello. I'm so glad that we're going to be at the middle school. We have SHINE girls and SHINE brothers, and I do the girls, and former NFL Browns player Josh Cribbs. He will be mentoring your middle school boys, and we are definitely looking forward to being with the students. Before I get into what I want to say today, let me address what is definitely in the room. I'm a news reporter, and there was a report that came out recently, and based on the results from the 2026 State of the American Teacher Survey and the American Life Panel Survey, it found that 55% of K-12 public school teachers said they experience frequent job-related stress. Do you have job-related stress sometimes? I thought so. Teachers also were more likely to report burnout, difficulty coping with job-related stress, and sometimes you just get down in the dumps and you don't feel like coming to work. Is that in the room? Yeah. I like this. Let me tell you something. Burnout is real, and I recognize that. But I want you to know today, I am here to give a counterattack to the burnout blues. I'm giving a counterattack today, and this attack has 3 words that I want you to really, really let it marinate in your mind, your heart, and your spirit. You are needed. You are needed. Oh, I got a word for you today. But it's not a word about test scores. I'm not here to talk to you about your curriculum. I'm not here to talk about attendance. I'm not even going to dig deep into the statistics that state how bad you may or may not be right now. I came to remind you today of who you are and why you are needed. Because sometimes when you always pouring into everybody else, you forget that somebody needs to pour back into you. So let me remind you today, I came here to pour back into you. Why? Because you are needed. I'm going to say it again. You are needed. Not just your lesson plans, not just your degrees, not just your expertise, but I'm talking about you. Your presence is needed. Your patience is needed. Your wisdom, your compassion, your voice, your example. I'll say it again in case you forgot. You are needed because there is something powerful about an educator. And maybe you've been feeling weak lately, but I came by here to tell you, you got the power. There's something powerful about an educator. You walk into a classroom and you really don't know what kind of battle walked in with the children you are about to teach. One child may be carrying grief, another carrying fear, another may be carrying anger, some are carrying the pain of poverty, another may be carrying rejection, someone may be carrying a secret that they're afraid to tell anybody, and another could be sitting right in front of you, smiling in your face while silently wondering, does anybody care about me? And then here you come. You walk in. See, that's why you're needed. Because, see, sometimes before a child needs a textbook, they need somebody to believe in them. Before they need another assignment, they need affirmation. Before they need correction, they need connection. Before they need somebody to tell them what they're doing wrong, they need somebody to remind them and look them in the face and say, there is something so right about you. Somebody ought to shout, I'm needed. Come on, educators, say it like you mean it. I need it. You may not realize it, but every morning when you walk into that school building, you are walking into an assignment. There are children who need what you carry. There are children who need your voice. They need your encouragement. They need your discipline. They need your structure. They need your love. And these are children who need your example. Why do I say example? Because in case you haven't noticed, our children are watching us. They are watching how we respond when we get frustrated, how we respond when somebody plucks our last nerve. They're looking at us, wondering how we treat people that disagree with us. They are watching whether we keep our word when we give our word. They are watching to see whether we're about to give up. Can you say, I'm needed? Sometimes, educators, the lesson is not what you say. The lesson is who you are. That's why I want to encourage you this morning. Don't ever underestimate the power of your presence. Repeat after me, there's power in my presence. Turn to the person next to you, look them in the face and say, there's power in my presence. See, some of you, you may be thinking this morning, oh, I just teach the third grade. Or maybe you're saying, oh, I just teach algebra, or I just teach history. You may think, oh, I just drive the bus, or I just clean the school grounds, or I just work in the cafeteria. You may think you're just answering the phone in the main office. I just do that. Let me tell you something, newsflash. There is no just in serving children. There is no just. Because the child you greet in that hallway could become the leader of tomorrow. The child struggling to read right now could become the author who changes the world. The child who can't sit still could be the next big entrepreneur. The child who constantly asks you a bunch of questions, don't get mad at them. They could become a very successful scientist. And the child who seems rebellious could become a leader. And the child that everybody has written off and said there will never be nothing nowhere may be the very child destined to be a powerful agent of change in our community. So educators, don't write them off. Don't give up on them. And hear this, do not define them by their worst day. You got to see and develop the potential that's in them. But let's keep it 100. I know you're tired. I know sometimes you're frustrated. I know sometimes you go home emotionally exhausted. You've given everything and everything and everything you got. And sometimes when you're by yourself, maybe driving in the car on the way home, you're wondering, is this making a difference? Am I making a difference? How long am I going to be able to keep on doing this? Why do I keep coming into this school all the time? And I'm going to answer you today. You keep doing it because you are needed. Yes. Yes, you are making a difference. You are. But here's the challenge point. Listen to this. This is the challenge point. You're making a difference, but you may never get to see the harvest from every seed you plant. But that doesn't negate the fact that you are a seed planter. Just because you don't see the harvest doesn't mean you still have to be on your job. Everyone in this auditorium right now, I came to tell you, you are seed planters. Every encouraging word you give is a seed. Every correction is a seed. Every lesson is a seed. Every hug is a seed. Every I believe in you is a seed. Every you can do better is a seed. And every time you stay after school to help a child that you know needs a little bit extra, that is a seed that you are depositing in them, and it's good seed. So I want to encourage you, don't become weary in your well-doing, because your good work is not in vain. It's not in vain. Let me tell somebody today, because I feel you, don't faint. Don't quit. You've been thinking about it. Don't stop. Don't allow frustration to make you forget your assignment. Because, see, you don't know what is growing from the seeds you have already planted. You may not see it this year. You may not see it next year. But I can tell you one day, somebody is going to walk back through your school doors, and they're going to find you. And they're going to look at you and say, you probably don't remember me. And I hope you say, yes, I do. And they're going to say, you believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. You told me I could do it. You told me not to give up. You saw something in me. And today I am successful because of what you planted in me in that moment. In that moment, educators, that's when you realize the seed grew. Educators, this is why you are needed, because our children, they don't just need educated adults. They need adults who care. They don't just need information. Our students, they need your wisdom. They don't just need your rules. They need, here we go, she said it, relationships. They don't just need consequences. They need accountability, but they also need some grace. They don't just need somebody to tell them what they can become. They need somebody to see it in them before they even see it themselves. And let me say this to all of you who's ever had a difficult student in class. Anybody ever had a difficult student in class? If you have this year a difficult student in class, don't confuse difficult with destined failure. Don't confuse difficult with destined failure. The rose can grow from the concrete. That child who is challenging you may be challenging you because, have you ever thought about this? They're hurting on the inside. That child who is acting out may be crying for help without using words because many of our children don't know how to attach the right words to what their heart is feeling. That child who keeps telling you, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. They may care more than anybody knows. So you can't just look at the behavior. I challenge you this year to look for the child behind the behavior. Every child is somebody's baby. Every child has a story. Every child has potential. Every child deserves dignity, and every child deserves a chance. They deserve at least one adult. Maybe it's one of you who will look them in their face and say, I see you. I believe in you. You matter. Your future matters. Now let me talk to the person in here, people, who have been thinking about quitting because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know it. But let me encourage you. Before you walk away, remember the assignment. Before you say, I can't do this anymore, remember there's a child this year who really needs you. Before you decide, hey, it's just not worth it, remember the life that may be changed because you made the choice to stay. You may not be able to save every child. You can't save every child. You may not be able to solve every problem. You may not be able to change every circumstance, but if you can change one life, it was worth it. One life, it was worth it. If you give one child some hope, it was worth it. If you get one child graduate, it was worth it. If you can have one child believe in themselves, it was worth it. Because here's the truth. The future of our communities is sitting in your classrooms. The future doctors, the lawyers, the teachers, the entrepreneurs, the HVAC worker, the plumber, the exterminator, the realtor, the engineers, the pastors, the journalists, maybe even a future president. They're in your classrooms. The future is there right in your classroom. Somebody has to prepare them for the future, and that somebody is you. It's you. So today, I want you to stand. Not physically, but I want you to be able to stand up in your spirit, in your assignment. Because being a teacher is difficult, and sometimes it's not about how you feel. You got to have a will to teach. The will is in your mind. It's in your spirit. Stand in your calling. Being an educator is a calling. I report news all the time. Schools are now crime scenes. Kids are suffering from mental health issues at an alarming rate. You are walking into a danger zone every day, and you've got to learn how to stand up and say, I am here because this is my assignment. You got to learn how to stand in your purpose, stand in your influence, and stand in your authority. When you walk back into school, I don't want you to walk back in just as an employee. Walk in as an influencer. Don't just walk in as a teacher. Walk in as a builder. Don't just walk in as an administrator. Walk in as a visionary. Don't just walk in as support staff. You walk in knowing that what you do every day, your role matters. And when you see a child struggling, when you see they having a rough time, can I challenge you, speak life. Speak life. When you see a child who needs some encouragement, speak life. When you see a child who has been told they can't and they never will be, can you speak some life? When you see a child who has lost their way, can you speak life? Because death and life is all in what you speak, and that applies in every area of your life, not just in school, but in every area of your life. You have the power to speak life. So let me close with this. Years from now, our children may not remember every lesson you taught. And they may not remember every worksheet. They may not remember every assignment, but they will remember the teacher who believed in them. They will remember the counselor who listened. They'll remember the coach who pushed them, the principal who saw their potential, the staff member who always treated them with dignity and respect. They will remember the adult who refused to give up on them. I remember my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Robertson. She believed in me. Mrs. Howard, my music teacher in elementary school, she believed in me. And my high school track coach, Coach Klasky, who taught me a principle that I still use to this day. He said, Danita, you're running at 200. You got to learn how to push beyond the pain point. I see every time you come up to the curve. Every time you come up to that curve, I can see that you come back a little bit. You start out really good, but when you get a curve, you start slowing down. I can see that it hurts you a little bit. You got to learn how to push through the curve. And then you'll see there's a straightaway and you can see the finish line. Same thing for you educators. You're going to have to learn this year. There are going to be curveballs thrown your way. Some curveballs you'll learn about and some you're going to find out on the fly. But you use your skill about how to teach and how to educate and the passion that you know that I am here and you let it push you beyond the pain point so you can walk this curve out. Hey. You got to learn how to walk it out. Because every day is a different day. You got to learn how to walk it out one step at a time, one student at a time. You've got to put your time in it. You got to put your heart into it. We all remember. And I want students to know that you're going to be a part of their story. So educators, when you get tired and frustrated, keep going. When nobody says thank you, when you don't see results, I want you to keep on going anyway. When you wonder if it matters, remember, yes, it matters because you are needed. Your classroom needs you, your school needs you, your community needs you, and our children need you. You're back this year. Another opportunity to challenge them, to love on them, and believe in them. Believe in your purpose. Believe you are planting necessary seeds in the minds of students. Why? Because they are our future. What did Whitney say? I believe that children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Teach them. Show them that they are uniquely made and that they are purposed for good things in life. So repeat after me. I know who I am. I know why I'm here. I know who I'm serving. I know that I am needed. Educators, the work is hard, but the calling is greater. The challenge is real, but the impact is greater. The children need you, and I hope you are ready. Bulldogs, go plant some seeds and watch them grow. God bless you.